Oh my God.
Michael?
Ashley!
Teddy? Sandy!
Donkey! Rachel!
Timon, Pumbaa. Great. Now that we all know each other.
You need to shut the fuck up!
My name is Ashley Judd.
Ashley Judd is here!
I am a feminist.
Saying you're a feminist is practically like saying you're a vegan nowadays. No one asked, and it's embarrassing.
And I bring you words from Nina Donovan, a 19-year-old in Middle Tennessee, and she has given me the privilege of telling you what she has to say.
Because just in case my speech tanks, I need someone else to blame for this cancer.
I am a nasty woman.
Again with the fucking slam poetry. What is it with feminists and like social justice warriors and this fucking slam poetry? Knock it off. It makes you sound like an idiot. But no, keep going. I love making fun of you.
I'm not as nasty as a man who looks like he bathes in Cheeto dust.
That's gotta be like the lamest insult you could ever give to Donald Trump. People have been saying that shit to his fucking face for like decades now. Could you come up with something different? The motherfucker had a roast in his honor and sat down and took some of the most creative and nasty fucking jokes from the most talented fucking comedians. And you couldn't invite any of those people to roast his ass? Like, you invited Ashley fucking Judd?
A man whose words are a diss track to America.
Ashley Judd has said the phrase diss track, and I just want to die at this point, basically. I want someone to shove sulfuric acid into my fuckhole and stick a cork in it and just hang me upside down so it just sinks and just gets soaked into all of my vital organs.
I'm not as nasty as Confederate flags being tattooed across my city.
Here's the thing about flags. They're pieces of cloth.
Blacks are still in shackles and graves just for being black. Slavery has been reinterpreted as the prison system in front of people who see melanin as animal skin. And I didn't know devils could be resurrected, but I feel Hitler.
Okay, I'm gonna take a break from the speech to acknowledge my disappointment that Julianne Moore is in the fucking audience, wearing a vagina on her head.
A mustache traded for a toupee. Nazis renamed the cabinet. Electroconversion therapy, the new gas chamber.
You need to watch out for run-on sentences.
Shaming the gay out of America, turning rainbows into suicide notes.
Ashley, say it with me. Iambic pentameter.
I am not as nasty as racism, fraud, conflict of interest, homophobia.
This is what I love about liberals, especially celebrity liberals. They know how to advertise. And they're trying to advertise to people that Donald Trump is a racist, sexist, homophobic, transphobic. And they know the best way to advertise is repetition. Getting something stuck in your head so fucking much that you have no choice but to believe it. And they know their fans prioritize celebrity over credibility. So they're not going to fucking research this shit. They're going to think, oh, Ashley Judd, she's Ashley Judd. She's obviously read some shit and she knows what the fuck she's talking about. But she fucking doesn't. She's a human. And like a lot of humans, she's a fucking idiot.
White supremacy, misogyny, ignorance, white privilege.
Ashley Judd, you are white. How exactly are you going to be affected by Trump's reign of terror? Now, I don't believe in white privilege. I don't think it's a fucking thing. But speaking hypothetically, if Donald Trump is all about white privilege, white supremacy, he's a racist, orange piece of shit, you bitches are not going to be affected by this in the slightest. Stop pretending that you are. Stop pretending that you're going to be at the same fucking level as your Mexican and Nicaraguan maids and your black chauffeurs and shit. Stop pretending that you're gonna be at that fucking level when Trump supposedly ruins America, because you're fucking not. You also have that white privilege. And don't give me the female shit, that being a female is just as fucking oppressive as being gay or black. No.
Yeah!
You can be in the same fucking place, in the same house, in the same opulent wealth that you've always been. You're gonna be protected no matter what. So shut the fuck up.
I'm not as nasty as using little girls like Pokemon before their bodies have even developed.
Now, I don't play Pokemon, okay? I don't fucking play that shit. I'm pretty sure Pokemon masters don't fuck their Pokemon. From what I've seen, they kind of clothe them, feed them, bathe them, play with them, treat them with fucking respect. This is what happens when old bitches try to be relevant with the young people. It just, what the fuck, dude? What are you fucking? Oh god, hang on. I'm not even 3 minutes into it.
I am not as nasty as your own daughter being your favorite sex symbol.
When you scallywags truly believe he's going around stroking his carrot to his own fucking daughter, come on, do you really fucking believe that?
Yeah, I'm a nasty woman.
Kinda hard to dispute that when you're on stage talking about how a guy wants to fuck his daughter.
I just think that you're a bit of a hypocrite.
I'm not nasty like the combo of Trump and Pence being served up to me in my voting booth. I'm nasty like the battles my grandmothers fought to get me into that voting booth.
Man, if it wasn't for your grandmother, Trump wouldn't be president right now. You heard it here, folks. Ashley Judd's grandmother is responsible for Trump and Pence being in office. I didn't make the rules. Hey.
Like the fight for wage equality.
You know what they gonna say before it even comes out their mouth, and you just wanna stab them in the neck with a pencil. Stop telling me the same shit over and over again. Why don't you go out and get kidnapped? Have some new shit happen to you.
Scarlett Johansson, why were the female actors paid less than half of what the male actors earned last year?
Maybe because when you are the useless member of the Avengers, your useless ass doesn't get paid as much as the stars of the Avengers. And maybe because she didn't have as much screen time as the other Avengers. Maybe that's why, bitch, this is your way of relating to the lower middle class.
I know you can't afford healthcare. I know you can't afford to put your kids in school and shit. But please feel sorry for me because my money pile is slightly lighter than the other money pile. Please.
And Ashley, I think the explanation as to why you're not getting paid that much is because, well, you have to work to get paid.
Why is the work of a black woman and a Hispanic woman worth only 63 and 54 cents of a white man's privileged daughter? This is not a feminist myth.
Yes, it is, Miss Judd. Like your career.
So we are not here to be debunked. We are here to be respected.
Well, that's impossible because no one respects dumb people.
I'm nasty. Like my blood stains on my bed sheets we don't actually choose.
Guy! Oh, I don't know what you're saying. It all sounds so crazy to me.
If and when to have our periods, believe me, if we could, some of us would.
You need to watch out for run-on sentences.
Why are tampons and pads still taxed when Viagra and Rogaine are not?
Whoa! I don't care!
Is your erection really more than protecting the sacred, messy part of my womanhood? Is the blood stain on my jeans more embarrassing than the thinning of your hair?
Yeah. It's bodily waste that you're oozing out onto your fucking clothing. You're damn right that's more embarrassing. I'm sorry, but who is this magical 19-year-old you got this fucking speech from? Because I'm pretty sure the school system has failed this bitch.
I know it is hard to look at your own entitlement and privilege. You may be afraid of the truth. I am unafraid to be honest.
Obviously, because the only people who are afraid to point out their privilege are privileged white women.
It may sound petty, bringing up a few extra cents. It adds up to the pile of change I have yet to see in my country.
Oh, so you're willing to blame Obama for some of this shit, right? Of course you're not. Because you love black people so much. So much that you're not going to hold them accountable for the same things you would hold a white man accountable for. That shows some real fucking respect for the black community. You fucking trog.
I can't see. My eyes are too busy praying to my feet, hoping you don't mistake eye contact for wanting physical contact. I have been zipping up my smile, hoping you don't think I want to unzip your jeans.
Miss Judd, did you hear about that family that murdered their daughter for looking at a boy that she liked? Do you remember that shit? But your biggest worry is that a guy will look you in the eye and find you fuckable and might inconvenience you for a few minutes by asking you out on a date or something. These are the real problems.
I am unafraid to be nasty because I am nasty, like Susan, Elizabeth, Eleanor, Amelia, Rosa, Gloria.
Is this a fucking joke? Like, is this like a Funny or Die skit? You cannot lack this much self-awareness and and be alive. Like all those times where you've been sitting on your fucking ass, not being in any movies, Ashley Judd. What have you done that was even comparable to Rosa Parks and Amelia Earhart? Like, what have you gotten done besides your face?
And our pussies ain't for grabbing.
Assuming that Donald Trump actually has grabbed pussies against women's will. I mean, I don't have anything to go by except a leaked conversation featuring two men joking around about a hypothetical situation. I mean, that's all I got.
Our pussies are for our pleasure. They are for birthing new generations.
They're also used by women like you to hold the government hostage for a hefty ransom, but...
Of filthy, vulgar, nasty, proud, Christian.
You serious?
Let me tell you the main reason why this video disappoints me. Ashley Judd used to be cool. Like, really fucking cool. At least to me. Like, she was in all those fucking Women in Jeopardy movies, but they were good. Like, they were really fucking good. They wouldn't demonize men as a whole. They just told their stories and shut the fuck up. In movies like Kiss the Girls, Double Jeopardy, and High Crime and shit. I was like, yeah, this is the shit. This is the fucking shit. Those movies were my shit back in the day. Because they were feminist without having to say they were feminist. They were good without the protagonist constantly playing the fucking victim. That's what was great about it. But now she's been infected by this social justice warrior bullshit. And she is no longer the strong female I thought she was. Now she's just like another weak, this is another weak little thing, like the rest of them. It took 7 minutes to lose almost all my fucking respect for this woman. And that's what pisses me off the most about that speech. Oh boy. JLongbone.